Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Michael Richmond, a double board certified cardiothoracic surgeon. I want to talk to you today about the FDA's decision, which was announced yesterday, to remove the black box warning from menopausal hormone replacement therapy, also known commonly as HRT. In particular, I want to discuss HRT use and the relationship to breast cancer. So since 2002, there's been a concern that HRT increases the risk of developing breast cancer in postmenopausal women. Well, why was that? That was because the initial results of the Women's Health Initiative concluded that it did. It's important to remember, however, that the majority of participants in the clinical trial were around 63 years of age and well past menopause. So now let's fast forward to today. The FDA removed the black box warning for HRT regarding breast cancer because long-term randomized clinical trial data, especially from the Women's Health Initiative, which is abbreviated WHI in case you see it, demonstrated that the risk of breast cancer associated with HRT is regimen specific. In other words, estrogen plus progestin increase breast cancer risk, while estrogen alone does not and may even reduce risk in women with prior hysterectomy. This nuanced risk profile, along with the updated evidence showing that the absolute risk is low and that breast cancer mortality, meaning death, is not increased and may actually be reduced with estrogen alone, led to a reassessment of the warning. When researchers later looked at younger women who began therapy earlier than 63 years of age, the risk appeared smaller, particularly for short-term use. So this reanalysis is what drove the change. The FDA concluded that the previous warning likely overstated the risk for healthy women starting HRT within 10 years of menopause. Now, this does not mean the therapy has been proven completely safe or that it carries no risk of breast cancer. What it means is that the absolute risk appears lower than once thought for healthy women who start therapy near the time of menopause. It's important to keep a few things in mind, okay? First, the new labeling does not say there is zero risk. It simply removes the black box, which is the FDA's highest level of caution, okay? The studies behind this decision did not include breast cancer survivors. So if you're a breast cancer survivor, you really need to discuss everything with your doctor. And it also did not include women with high modeled risk. The update cannot be applied to these groups. Combined therapy, estrogen plus progestin, still showed a very small but measurable increase in breast cancer incidence with long-term use. Estrogen-only therapy, and this is for women without a uterus, may not increase risk and might slightly reduce it, but those findings only apply to women at average risk. So in short, summing up everything, for healthy women close to menopause, the data looks more reassuring. For breast cancer survivors or women at high risk, the evidence has not changed, and the same caution still applies. Okay, so with that, I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for listening. For more information, guidance, advocacy, or consultation, you can go to my website at www.paladinmds.com, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.